Hello YouTube, Hyrulians, followers and friends. I am BlueFlamePrince and welcome back to another exciting and suspenseful episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer. For today, we start on top of the Pyramid of Power, directly in the center of the Dark World. As you can see, there's a lot to do. And thankfully, this guy right here, Agaham, has sent us here since we could not get to any more chests within the Light World, or Hyrule. But anyways, yeah, today I feel like we are going to be making our way to a dungeon. Now, normally when you first enter the Dark World, a piece of heart is over here. But this time it's ironically the Power Gloves. The Power Gloves are on top of the Pyramid of Power. I am not going to complain. Now, something that some of you may not know is that the Pyramid of Power actually is where Ganon would find the Trident of Power. And because we do not have the hammer or the bow and arrow, we're actually going to be making our way up here. And thankfully, now that we have the Power Gloves, we could make it our way through here. And actually, we could make our way to Zora's River and a few of the thieves' hideouts throughout Hyrule. But I'm going to save that for another episode, since lately we have not been into many dungeons, and I feel like that's something that we should start doing, since there is a lot that we are missing. However, we kind of have to make our way through the Path of Spears. And make our way up here. Thank you for the bomb. But yeah, I feel like we are going to be doing the dungeon within the Dark Woods, or the Forest of Darkness. And actually, this dungeon takes place directly underneath the entire forest. And this would also be the forest where we would get the Fire Rod. However, since we have the Fire Rod, we can actually make our way towards the boss. However, we first kind of need the big key. And I guess they just took care of themselves. So, less work for me. That's great. Okay. Well, that one chest was holding up the entire floor. That was the cursed chest of this dungeon. However, this is also one of the dungeons that I dislike, just because of the Wall Master, I believe. So I believe he's the Wall Master. I end up getting the Wall Master and the Floor Master kind of mixed up. If I didn't open that chest, this would have been a lot easier. Okay, yeah. That would help a lot. And there is the big chest right there. But now, we must find the hidden sections underneath, or within the forest, which one of them is right here. And this should actually lead us to the big chest. I want to get him out of the way. The annoying bubble. Yeah, the bubble has changed a lot within the Zelda games. Going to use the bomb, since the bomb's a good use here. Now, here's a trick that I don't think many people knows of Link to the Past, and that is the section right here across, like around the holes. You can easily just walk right past them. I say that and I fall in it myself. So now we pull the lever and we destroy half the dungeon. You would think that would actually make all the floors cave in. But now let's see what we have within this chest. We got the bug net. Not as useful, but at least now we can catch fairies. Now if we have the hook shot, we can easily make our way over here. And yeah, there's not much more to this dungeon. So we may actually be able to complete this dungeon within just one episode, guys. Because, let's see, most of the chests would be the map or the compass. And then a few small keys. However, most of the areas in here are dead ends, such as the room directly above us. And please stay away from me, Floor Master. Actually, wouldn't he be more of a dungeon master, since he can tell you when to... He tells you when to restart the dungeon. Now, here is one of the more creepiest things within Link to the Past. It's this skull and this centipede looking thing. And all you need is the fire rod, and you must walk into his mouth. Like I said, one of the more creepiest things in Zelda. Now we just go up and we should be able to go through there. Never mind, we need a key. You would think it would be this simple, huh? Hopefully there's a key down in this chest. Now we are going to be making our way up this way, since there's that thing down there that will turn us back to a rabbit. And honestly, I would rather be a wolf more than a rabbit. And the only reason I say that is I've been playing Twilight Princess again. And thankfully, that was a key. And now for my great magic trick. Okay, I'll do it here. Now you see me, now you don't. Okay, I lied. What is wrong with him? Are you okay, Bubble? Okay. As long as he's okay, we're good. We can keep on moving. Now to one of the more interesting rooms. That was too close. I'll take as much hearts as I can, because this boss in this dungeon can be slightly annoying. And hopefully... There we go. Now we just have to run for it. Please leave me alone. There's... Everything wants a piece of me. And as much as I don't want to, Blue must use the blue potion. Thankfully, it makes a little bit of sense. And now I will do my greatest magic trick. And I will make everything disappear. Hey, a key. Just what I needed. Will you please... That wall master is one of the things I least like. And I didn't even think that he would show up here. But here's the boss of this temple, which is supposed to be a giant moth. And now we just damage boost through and hope for the best. Oh, thank you. 1 heart left. And all we get was a certificate that says that we've beat this dungeon. I'll take it. And I'll take this magic crystal. Well, I don't really know what else to do since I thought this dungeon would take a little bit longer, but I guess if you know the pathways, I feel like it's a lot easier. And this is one of the dungeons that is more like a maze to most people. However, I feel like there are a few more chests that I could find. However, I think most of them would be just keys, and I think we had the compass. Wasn't the compass the first thing? Yeah. So we have all the key items here, so we are good for this dungeon. We also got the bug catching net, which would have been the item of the dungeon. So I believe we are good. Now just to escape this place where the fireballs are from Mario. And I feel like we will call this an episode, guys. It kind of went a little bit faster than the others, but at least we got a dungeon down. And there's not much more left, and I think in the next episode we will try to go through the Thieves' Hideout, which, yeah, I believe we don't really need anything else. So while leaving this forest, so this has been BlueFlamePrince. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If so, please do not forget to leave a like or a comment below. And let me know if you are still enjoying this series so far. Besides that, this has been BlueFlamePrince, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and later.